The Indiana Pacers are looking to avoid their sixth straight road loss. They're in Utah tonight, a game seen on NBA TV. The Pacers up early, but the Jazz making a run to take the lead. Paul Millsap drives it, throws it down. Let's watch that one more time. Millsap, 21 points on the game. But Indiana, 15-10 at that point. Paul Millsap gets tied up and loses the ball out of bounds here, and he's a bit frustrated. Watch Paul Millsap. He kind of slings it at the ref. The ref didn't catch it either. The ref didn't like it, so he gave Paul Millsap a technical foul. You see it again right there. Halftime score in this game, Pacers up 48-45. We go to the third quarter. Randy Foye knocking down a three. He can shoot it. 2 of 4 from distance on the game. Utah 55-52. Then an alley-oop to Derek Favors, who had 11 points on the game. Look who's in the house. Jerry Sloan. Utah, again, impressive in front of Coach Sloan to this point. David West hits the jumper, 24 points, 7 rebounds for West. Indiana up 98-94 with just over a buck left in the game. Pacers get the steal off of Gordon Hayward here. Keep in mind, they're down by 4 points, 30 seconds left. They race the other way. George Hill gets lit. That makes it 98-96. Off the inbounds pass, the Pacers work their way around and eventually get the steal here and would call timeout. So they're down by 2 points with 20.5 seconds left to go in the game. Now 14, 13, 12 seconds left, and George Hill turns it over, but they call a foul, fortunately, for the Indiana Pacers right here. Paul George goes to the line after being pushed out of bounds. He made the first right there. That makes it 98-97. This is his second free throw to tie the game up at 98, and Paul George knocks that one down. So 9.5 seconds left. Paul George made a pair of free throws. We go the other way, and Gordon Hayward trying to win it for Utah, but he turns the ball over. David West picks it up and quickly calls timeout, but there's just 0.2 seconds left in the game on George Hill's inbound pass. The ball nearly goes in. Wouldn't have counted. The game goes into overtime. In that overtime, Al Jefferson going to work. Now that's what Al Jefferson does. He was 11 of 20 from the field. Later, Al Jefferson laying that loose ball in, 110-104. He had 25 points on the game, but Indiana just wouldn't quit. The newly minted all-star Paul George just buries a three-pointer there. That makes it 110-107. Same score. Pacers running an inbounds play, and Paul George loses it on the play. Gordon Hayward hurts his shoulder, so you're going to want to stick and stay with NBA.com for any updates on his condition. He left the game and did not return, left the game late in this contest for the Utah Jazz. There you see him on the sideline, obviously in a bit of pain. Now, Indiana down by 5. 5 seconds left. George Hill pulling on a three, and he buries it. That cuts the lead down to 2 with 2.2 seconds left. Off the inbounds, Paul Millsap's pass, and you got to look quickly. Paul Millsap hits the side of the backboard. 5 sides of the backboard, front, the 2 sides, the bottom and the top are considered in play when contacted by the basketball. The back of the backboard is considered out of bounds. This was considered inbounds because it hit the side of the backboard. That was the ruling of the referee. So the Jazz get the ball, they get fouled, and that's how they seal this game. You have to see it again. It's the side of the backboard, and that's considered inbounds. The Utah Jazz, in the end, win it by 4 in OT. A final score, 114-110.